Hello, doll lovers. It's Ruby Ray's World of Dolls, and welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that all is well, fantastic, and fabulous your way. Guys, I got a few things I want to share with you that I received from Temu. I ordered several things, and some things it's taking the orders, it seems like, a little bit longer to get here, and sometimes I'm forgetting what I've ordered. But I got this order, and it's some pretty cool stuff in here, and I want to share it just in case some of you are interested. A lot of you rely on the videos and reviews to determine if you want the item, and that's my daughter texting me. Okay, so a lot of you depend on the reviews to determine, which I do too. I love it when people do reviews of what they ordered, because even when you look at the pictures and stuff on the site and you read the reviews, sometimes it's still good just to see an actual review of the things. I did already open it, especially these cabinets that I'm going to show you guys. They came packaged pretty well, I must say. You guys know how they take the chance sending you stuff and cross their fingers that it doesn't get broken, but this time it was ordered pretty well. I'm starting to feel nauseated, and I think, well, I know it's because I didn't eat enough before taking my medication. I take a medication that requires I not take it on an empty stomach, because this is the result. And I'm trying to brace myself because I hate feeling nauseated. And I'm just hoping that it passes. Okay, because it just came out of nowhere. As soon as I started the video, it started. But I hope that I can, make it through. But I wanted to show you guys these shelves because, I think it's something that I hadn't seen in a while. I'm starting to see a lot of little stuff that I hadn't seen. I stopped shopping at Temu because I had kind of reached a limit of things that I wanted to get that, they didn't have anything new. But I ordered these little shelves, and they're very reasonable. Mine came as a set, and you can order them separately or you can get them as a set. And let me see if I can pull up my order so that I can show you guys. All right, so here it is. I got the set. I got them both. This is what the items look like on the site. And you're going to have different stores selling the same items for different prices. So, I always say shop around. But you can order them separate or together. And I ordered them both together, and they were $7. So I didn't think that was bad to get them for $3.50. They're very well made. And I think that I can get away with them for the 1/6 scale, because as you can see, they're here next to my Terrence. And as you can see, you have shelving in your house that is kind of to your waist or whatever. And I thought that they would be a great little addition to one of my dioramas, maybe in the manor, whatever I decide to do with them. The doors are functioning doors. They're made out of really good plastic. They're very sturdy for the price point. The shelves are removable. I'm not taking them out, but I'm just telling you, you can slide these shelves out if you want. This drawer, I was surprised. I didn't realize this drawer was a functioning drawer, because the legs have to be put on them. The legs come on it separately. And I kept hearing the legs, but I couldn't find them. And then I finally pulled out the drawer, and I've cut my fingernails, guys. I've clipped my fingernails. Okay, there we go. So I don't have any nails this morning up and trying to do anything with. But the drawer actually comes out, and as you can see, the details in the drawer, a little detail that they didn't have to do, but it's there. And again, for the price point of $3.50 each by buying them together, because I think I saw the one by itself for like $5, and you guys know how the prices change. And again, you got to put the feet on them, and for some reason I couldn't get the feet to go all the way up. You can see they're not completely, but the strength in my hands didn't allow me to push it any farther. And then here is the second one. Again, the doors open, and again, this is a nice little piece of furniture that can be used in 1/6 scale. You know, I'm really pleased. It came fully assembled besides for the legs, so I'm really pleased with that. And guys, I'm really enjoying the head of the holiday can. As you can see, I changed him out of the tux. You know, he was giving me that look, so he wanted to be changed back into the things that he enjoys wearing that fits his personality. And here he is. But I told him when we got ready to do some partying for the holidays, he was going to have to put that tux back on. No ifs, ands, and pots and pans about it. So, but I am enjoying him. It's like I told you guys in the updated video when I compared the head of the fashionista with him. There are some differences, but it's differences that you only see when you have them both. But I got this little tote bag. I wanted to show you guys this. Got this little tote. Finally got something that's really true to 1/6 scale. It is a fabric little tote. Got this cute little logo here on there. And it does open. And you can see it's lined inside. The little pleather straps. And it is definitely a 1/6 scale item. As you can see there with my beauty holding that. So I got that. And I think I paid like $1. I want to say it was less than $2. Let me go back to my order. So yeah, I paid $1.43 for it, and this is how it looks on the site. It looks exactly as pictured. You know, I love when I get something and it's exactly as pictured. And then you see this beauty here. She's holding one of the mugs. I got these little mugs here as well. I have so many dishes. I have to pick and choose and take out dishes in the manner because I have such a variety, and I like that. You know, the miniatures are so much fun to collect. Okay, so the cups were $1.79 for 10, and they are made out of the same stuff that these cabinets are made out of. So I was really pleased with those. They're empty. There's nothing inside of them. Let me see the cup for a minute so I can show them. Real nice size coffee cup. Coffee, tea, cocoa, whatever you want to put in it, whatever beverage you would like to put inside of it. You know, it's a nice size little cup. Okay, and I had her holding it so you guys could see the scale. And then guys, yes, and you know, I know it sounds like I'm dragging, but I'm really trying to move past this nausea. There's nothing I can really do about it. You know, once it's happened, it happens. You know, even if I try to eat something else, it's not going to change it. So I'm just trying to push my way through. But, you know, okay. All right, so check this out. Talking about medicine, I thought these were so adorable. These cost, I think these were $3 and like $3.70 something. These were kind of pricey, I felt, but I got 5 bottles, and I just thought they would make great decor in my bathroom, you know, in my mini-me's bathroom. I mean, they're just so cute. They are the replica of a medicine bottle, prescription bottle. And I guess if you really wanted to get real downright detailed, you could put a little writing on there, put your name on there and your prescription or what it is. But, you know, I'm not all that. I'm not that deep. I'm not that deep. But, you know, I thought those were really cute, and I wanted to add them to my collection. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. I've done this many times with a Temu order. That's why I always try to double check it before I check out, because sometimes I've hit more than one quantity of something. The quantity's not correct, and I don't realize it till I get it. Like, why did I get 2 of those? Why did I get 3 of those? So I like to check. But I don't even remember ordering this. I would have never paid $1.73 for this little bottle of orange juice. I mean, it's not even all that realistic. And I don't even know how it got in my shopping cart, but I know that I had to click on it by mistake. You know, I had to have added it to my shopping cart, but it slid through. So that's disappointing, because as you can see, it's not even really a true 1/6 scale. Let me take it out of the packaging, because I never even opened it, because I was like, it was the first thing that fell out of the bag when I got the order, and I opened it and I'm like, what is this? I didn't order this. And, you know, I look back at my order, and there it was, and $1.73 on top of all of that. You know, it's got the lid, And I mean, you can see the little writing and stuff on it. It's supposed to be orange juice, I guess, you know, and it's not in English, which a lot of times the writing is not. But yeah, I was just so disappointed. Okay, let me see. You see it to 1/6 scale. I guess it could be a single bottle of little orange juice. It's just swung by the store. You know how sometimes you stop in a convenience store and you grab a little something to drink. I guess it could be that. And then I got these little benches. I haven't opened, and I don't want to put them together because I don't have a plan for them right now. You know, like when I like to do outdoor shots, like my dolls are at the park or something. You know, I got these, and as you can see, I got it in the brown seat with the black legs, and then I got the solid black. These are not new. I have seen these in a lot of collectors' photos and doll houses and scenes, but this is the black one, as you can see. They even got a little video. Some of the sellers really go deep into making sure that you know what you're getting. And that was the black one. And then here is the brown one. All right, let's see. This is the brown one. I really like the brown one. It's very realistic. They cost a little bit more. The brown one was $3.91, and then the black one was $3.24. I decided that I would prefer to pay the extra whatever to get them in the colors that I wanted, so that I wouldn't have to worry about setting up and going outside and spray painting. So that was great, because usually you find them in white, or they're in colors like pink and white. You know, they're not realistic colors, but you know, I was glad that they had them in different colors, because I was able to get the colors I wanted, so I didn't have to worry about spray painting. Because spray painting is a fun craft to do, but you know, it's also a dangerous craft, because you got to make sure you're masked up and you're not inhaling all those fumes, you know. And so anytime I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it. You know, I don't mind paying a little extra. But I was really, really thrilled about this purchase, especially with these little cabinetries, and I wanted to share them with you guys before they sell out. You never know with Temu what's going to sell and what's not. And I don't know why my door is not shutting flush as it should. It was doing that before. All right, and now it's not, so I'm going to have to, it was closing flat before, so I may need to do something with that. Okay, but I really wanted to share them with you guys so that you guys can have the opportunity. Now they have, I ordered some other kind as well, but they haven't gotten here. I want to say this is probably the 3D printing. You guys know more about that. You know, I know a lot of stuff is 3D printed, and I guess they can make it more affordable, but they have other different styles that they didn't have when I ordered these. So I like these so much that I wanted to do a second order to get another set. So of course, you know, I had to make the order a certain amount to get the order sent to me. So I ordered some other ones as well in the white. You guys know I love the white. I like to start with white, and then if I want to change it later on, it's easier to paint it. It's easier to, you know, customize it when I get it like this. I just start with a blank slate, but most of the time I like this color. I like to add this color, and then once you start putting your stuff on the shelf, the focus is more on the items than the actual cabinetry or shelf. Whatever you're showcasing on it. So I like that. But they do have a lot of new things that I had not noticed. But like I said, I don't go on the site like I used to. So a lot of the stuff is new because I hadn't been on it in a long time. But I do got those coming, and I got some chairs that I ordered. But like I said, it's taking the orders a little bit longer than normal, and it might not be longer. It just might be me thinking that it is. I don't know. But when I get those, if you guys show interest in these in the comments, then I would definitely try to pop in and give you guys a quick little video on that as well. It is Saturday, guys. I have survived 2 weeks back to work. The students were back on Thursday and Friday, and it was 2 of the longest days. two of the longest days. Yesterday was Friday, and I'm telling you, it was a long day. My body is slowly readjusting, because I'm an educator that stays on her feet. I'm moving and I'm walking around all the time. Even when I have the kids in small group, I'll try to sit, but then even when they're at a small group at a table, I'm still getting up, moving around at the table, because it keeps my steps going, it keeps my heart going, it's good for my body, so that I'm not seated all the time. So my body is trying to get adjusted, and it is, but my knee joints are getting stiffer because they got to get used to me standing again all day. Even though I kept up my walking and stuff, walking is different from just standing and pacing, for me anyway, especially on my knee joints. So the videos might not be as often as they were when I was on break. That's why I'm saying that. But I got a lot to do this weekend. I have to do laundry, housework, and on top of my normal duties on the weekends, I've got to get yard work done. I am so tired of mowing grass. That's the one, I love fall because fall is my favorite temperature. But I'm really over mowing my lawn. I have to mow my grass every week. It needs it before 7 days, but I just refuse to cut it any sooner. And sometimes I stretch it as far as I can, sometimes way past a week. But, I can never go 2 full weeks because then it gets really out of hand. So I got to do yard work today. I have to wait for the lawn to dry because I hate mowing wet lawn. I just don't like how it looks after I've mowed it. So, yeah. But that's all here. That's all here. Neither here nor there. But that's just what I got going on today. So I wanted to pop in and give you guys this little video before my busy day starts, which is it's not late. I mean, it's almost 11 a.m. here. So not quite noon. But I hope that you guys are enjoying the hobby. I hope that you guys are having fun with the hobby. I am. And guys, I know I promised a room tour of my miniverse, and I'm definitely gonna get that out to you guys. It's just that I gotta be in the mood to do it so that I can give you guys the full effect instead of the dragging me trying to do something just because it's requested. The mood matters a lot, guys. The mood matters a lot. But this concludes this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We are Ruby Red's World of Dolls there as well. I want you guys to continue being awesome, fantastic, and fabulous. And I will see you awesome, amazing people in my next video.